So, with the Steam Deck, everybody's so obsessed with finding a replacement SSD for whatever reason. And so there are a couple articles on Gaming on Linux about that. There are plenty of YouTube videos about it, but for the most part, people have been looking at other places to find SSDs advertised for the Steam Deck because they show up on eBay and they list them now. But basically, what you're looking for is that 2230 format NVMe SSD. And there are a few retailers, whether you're in the UK or elsewhere, or US, Canada, that are offering them as advertised for the Steam Deck. And of course, it comes with that awesome markup. So you've got Framework that is selling a Western Digital NVMe SSD that fits in the Steam Deck. They say that this offering is for upgrading the Steam Deck, and of course, why not make a little bit more money off of the Steam Deck? But then you've also got Scan UK if you're in the UK, and they are selling Sabrent SSDs that are the same size for that. Oh, again, mentioned here, you can look to the likes of eBay, AliExpress, and more to get something that way. I mean, it's going to be questionable whether you're going to get it, or you're going to find one that actually works. But these are a couple places that are reputable that you can use to find an SSD upgrade. Oh, and of course they're selling the Sabrent one. So of course, what did I do? I go to look at Sabrent's website to see how much the SSD would actually cost through them. And so their 2230 NVMe SSD is about $170, which is kind of equivalent to the UK pricing, so I'm not going to complain too much. But you can see that they've got a whole slew of SSDs. Obviously, like my SSD in here, it was a Sabrent. I ordered off of Amazon, and it was 2 terabytes, and it's filling up quite well. But yeah, I'm looking at a 4 terabyte one for a reason. But yeah, I've also looked at SSD upgrades for my Steam Deck. So if we go into eBay, we can go SSD 2230. Come on, don't do this to me. And we can look for it. And let's see. So a lot of them will advertise for Microsoft Surface Pro. So we've got a 1 terabyte one here. And I mean, as long as you're finding ones that are like M.2 2230, they're pretty much going to work for you. The size is going to be kind of the big thing that changes. So here you've got the first one that advertises for Steam Deck, Asus ROG, Flow Surface, and so on. So a lot of them like to do this thing where they slam all the numbers together. But I don't know why, but yeah, that's what they do. It looks like they're supposedly Western Digital. It's kind of debatable. You've got a Toshiba one here, if you're so inclined, for $20. Debatable in how big it is. But yeah, eBay has quite a few options. If we go to Amazon, so on Amazon you might have a little bit more assurance that it's going to be legit, more so, but still debatable. Again, you've got Sabrents on here, Samsung, of course, and then this one's new. It's the Yocon. So yeah, Steam Deck is becoming kind of the new thing to advertise that it's for. See, like compatible with Steam Deck, Microsoft Surface. So they do that kind of a thing. So I haven't torn open my Steam Deck to upgrade it. I haven't even gotten an SSD to upgrade it with. But I would be so inclined to do so once I figure out when I really could get away with it. So that's it. And there are plenty of options out there. I'd probably look at the 2 terabyte one because I have a lot of games that are actually pretty big. But yeah, for sure. And then it would let me install Halo and a couple other big games onto my Steam Deck, which would be really awesome. But yeah, you've got plenty of options now, and if you want a reputable seller, then and you're paying, that's what you really want, is the assurance that it's going to work, then you've got Framework and Scan if you're in the UK. If you're willing to somewhat risk it, then Amazon is probably going to be one of your other better bets, because at least with Amazon you can go and refute a refund for it, and then you can still get a refund from it, so you do have some assurance. eBay's kind of debatable. You have to kind of, I believe, go through PayPal or whatever on top of eBay in order to get it, and always double check your reviews as well, because you sometimes run into issues where come on, buddy. So you can look at the breakdown of like who voted what. So like 5 stars at 81%. So if we go down to the reviews, you can even look at the worst ones there. So if you don't buy from Amazon necessarily, you can use the reviews on Amazon to figure out whether you want to buy the product itself. So it'll give you a good idea of what to look for. So I can sort it by top reviews, most recent. So the most recent ones are still pretty good, but yeah. So, then there's that one. Yeah. So yeah, there's your options for upgrading your Steam Deck. I mean, if you're looking, they're there. You can find it. It's not that hard. If you enjoyed the video, then like, comment, subscribe, feed the algorithm, boost the video up, share this video with your friends. If you found it informative or you just want to chat, I've got plenty of places in the description, Discord, Guilded, and what have you. Check those out, and I will see you guys in the next one.